Pro Lite for Ryan Beat Motorsports. Gray Leadbetter, a former Pro Spec champ. Gray, you go from winning the Pro Spec Championship and then you transition to doing your own thing, effectively privateer program, now back in a truck with Ryan Beat Motorsports. What's that transition been like for you coming back to the team?
No, it's been a blast being back under the tent. Banks and I ran last year completely by ourselves. It was literally just the two of us showing up to the racetrack, driving back and forth from North Carolina. And it was a lot. I kind of threw him into the mix after only being around four wheels for a year, and he did phenomenal. It wouldn't have been possible without him. But after now coming back to this, we're obviously still working together, and I mean, we're in a relationship, so of course. But he's back here helping me under this, but there's obviously a lot more help being back with Ryan and stuff like that. It's nice to be back under a tent and not exactly having to do all of it by yourselves, but it was a huge learning experience, and I'm glad to have gotten to experience it last year, and it was something that I will never take for granted to be able to do.
It's a lot of work. I respect it so much. Well, hey, this Pro Lite truck, one weekend racing in it, Wheatland. What's your first impressions of it?
It's a blast. It was weird being able to jump in it and Wheatland being the only track I've drove it until this weekend here because I didn't have anything to compare it to. I'd never been to Wheatland. It's a blast. It's so much fun of a track. It's just you don't have something to compare it to that you've driven before there. It was kind of odd. But now that we're back at Anago, I've always ran good here, knock on wood, but I've always ran good here in a truck. So I'm excited to be back. It feels really good. The truck's hooking up phenomenal. So we'll see how today goes.
You're no stranger to the podium, winning races and championships even. Where do you expect yourself to slot in this year? Do you have an expectation, or at the end of the day, a result that you're satisfied with?
Pro Lite is known for chaos, and Pro Lite is known for big competition and a lot of fighting, and that's something that I need to learn myself. I mean, you have to be aggressive to race this class, and so really just learning to get aggressive within myself is my biggest thing, and being able to keep the truck in one piece, because honestly, that's the name of the game in this sport, especially in Pro Lite, is just being able to finish. So that's the biggest thing. I mean, we already had contact with Milhausen previously in Wheatland, so I don't like keeping rivalries entirely throughout the season, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, she says. Well, hey, the last question I had for you is you are so used to having a busy schedule while racing Champ full-time. It's been Extreme E, it's been Nitro Cross and other events, but this year solely focused on Champ. What's that change of schedule like?
I don't think I've raced one series since I was probably on dirt bikes at 12 years old. Since then, I've raced at least two series throughout a whole year. So it's a little odd not racing multiple series at the same time. But we're doing the Channel 199 stuff with Travis Pastrana and all of that. So there's still a lot of travel. We're up in Maryland a ton, getting to drive Can-Ams and stuff like that. Just not exactly in the racing scene. But we're at Champ. We're focusing on that this year. And it's a new class, and it's a lot more competitive than what I've done in the past. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, she's ours, Gray Leadbetter. If we're going to share her with anyone, I guess it's Travis Pastrana. That's awesome to hear, and it's great that you're back with us again full-time this year. Gray Leadbetter.